Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the views and the subs and the last while. I really appreciate it. And if you find any of these videos helpful in the future, please do give me a thumbs, a like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it because it really helps the channel. But today we're going to jump in with some more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. I know there's loads been going up on my YouTube in the last month, maybe 2 months now. I'm just a viewer to the game, absolutely love it, and loads of people on the Facebook groups and stuff like that are really interested in knowing some of the techniques and how to get around stuff and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, I'll help, why not? We're going to challenge the Yuffie Rune EX2. This is the vein of my existence because there's a setup to it, but there's also a bit of luck. So let's just jump in. I'll show you my setup and I'll explain as we go through the match exactly what's happening and where the luck comes in. So let's get into it. We have it here, 200,000. Crazy XP for an EX boss, but hey ho, it is what it is. Let's go. We have down here, have them set up already. Where are they? There they are. So I have a team set up here, Sephiroth, Cloud and Ariad. I'm using the boat because Sephiroth and Cloud are massive physical attacks for me, and I have fire on them. So with Yuffie, as we know from all the other rounds, you need physical fire attack. That's what's going to do the most damage for you. Fire will still do damage, but it won't be as effective as physical fire. And then I have Ariad, of course, because I need the healing, because she is a hard hitter in this one. And if you don't get her down and done in time, she has an automatic kill, automatic KO attack that you just can't dodge. Another important thing to pay attention to is down here at the bottom, where you see the sigils and the weaknesses. So you see there's fire there, there's the circle, the triangle, the X. Very important, because Yuffie doesn't tell you which one you need to break her like the bonus stage. I can't remember what we call those stages, where you have to break the sigils, whatever like that. She doesn't tell you until you hit the right one, so you need to have as much coverage as possible. So when I was talking about the luck involved earlier on, the setup I have and everything I have here, everything that's here I need everything, so I can't put anything more. So I can't use all 3 sigils. So the luck that I have is I need to get O's and X's, or if I do get a triangle, I need it to be the smaller amount and the X and O be the bigger one that's beside it. You'll know what I mean when we get into the battle. So that's the little bit of luck that I need. So sometimes I have to keep restarting to get this done, but we will show you how it's done. We'll get in and we'll see how we do. So let's have a look at the setup. So here we go. You can see Sephiroth, we got 7,600 health. Anything over 6,000 should do. Anything better, great. My physical attack for Sephiroth is only 2,390. There are a lot of other people who have better weapons for him and get it way up further. However, I am doing the physical attack, but I'm also counteracting that with fire physical attack. So that's the highest physical attack I can get using fire weapons and fire stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Then magic attack, that doesn't matter at all. Heal and nothing like that. Literally, you're wondering about HP and PATK for Sephiroth. You can see all his weapons here, what I've used and set up. I've put D Brave to bring down the attack. I have Fear of Blow because he's a physical attacker for fire, so that will do fire more damage. And I have Runra there, and that's for the sigil break, so it'll give me 2 different sigils. He just has his Bahamut, which actually I'm going to change because it's not that effective, so there really is no point using Bahamut there. So let's see, which one do I want? I can never remember. 1,600 physical and magic, 2,000, yeah, so we'll go with this one. We'll go with his Astral Gate, 2,400 single enemy, whereas the, yeah, exactly, so we'll go with that. So yeah, we changed that. Then the suit that I've used for him is the new one. If you have it, use it. If you don't have it, it's not necessary for this. I've just changed this to give it a little bit more power, to give me more kind of a constant win. So I've used this literally because the fire mastery, I get plus 10 extra points, and I get fire ability damage plus 20%. So it's adding to that fire that's already super effective. So that's why I put that on. But yeah, that's it. And then sub equipment, every sub equipment here that I looked at, it was all boosting physical attack. Physical attack, that one's for HP, and this one is physical attack. So I wanted a little bit of HP on Sephiroth just in case. So anything you can substitute there in your own, don't have to be these exact ones. However, if you happen to have these ones and these levels, great, go ahead, use it, no problem at all. Cloud, very similar build. So you'll see 6,700 HP, is less HP, but he's way more physical attack. 3,135, that's the magic that you're looking for there. Everything else, again, doesn't really matter. You're just looking for that HP and PATK again. Let's have a look here. So we got his main equipment. We are obviously using the new sword. So if you haven't done the pull, this sword is incredible for this boss. So even if you do one pull and get one sword, it's going to do you amazingly and you're not going to miss out on the weapon. Or even, I don't know, if you're pulling a lot of free pulls and stuff like that and you don't get the 5-star and you build up maybe enough weapon parts as well as enough parts from the pulls to get it to a 5-star, I really would do it. The reason for this is because it boosts your PATK, but it also boosts your fire potency. And as you can see here, the more points it goes up, you can get plus 40, plus 20, blah, 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 blah. I'm at 25 right now. I'm waiting to level up one more time to get that plus 40, which is going to be amazing. And again, your physical attack is going up, which is what you need. And also the sword itself deals 580% physical fire damage. And I believe it's 470 for just the 5-star on its own. So it is well worth it. On top of that, if you manage to get his costume, he has Flame Blade Arcanium, which automatically gives you another 35% fire damage to everything. So magical, physical, whatever it is. And of course, it gives you more attack again. And I have him equipped with Ifrit because of that extra fire. Again, Fear of Blow, because he's a physical attacker, it's going to do way more damage. Again, another rune just to break the sigils, and as well as that, I was kind of careful to pick these that they had some sort of like physical attack on them, or you know, if it was the fire, I was seeing that they have more physical attack because he was a physical attack and that kind of thing. So make sure you kind of match that as much as you can because that can make the difference. And then I have I can't remember what it's actually called, Breach, I think it's called, just to bring down her shield a little bit so I can get that magic, that fire going an awful lot more when needed. And again, his weapons, this was just to boost attack. This one was to boost his HP a little bit. And this one here was again to boost his attack. So everything, as you can see, is focus, attack, attack, attack. So pretty much the exact same for Cloud and for Sephiroth. There's not much difference there. You're doing the exact same thing with them, so build them both up as high as you possibly can. And then we got Aerith, who I am using for me for the cure because I can't. It's her cure. I haven't maxed out. I'm very lucky. I got my Fairy Tail up to overboost complete. Now I know you can do another 20 where it gives you a little bit here and there, whatever. But I've done that, so her cure is amazing. So I rely on that for everything in all my builds because I don't have to worry ever really about it. So it's happy days. And Sun Umbrella, I've gotten quite leveled up due to putting as my wish list. Anytime I do free pulls or anything like that, I always make sure it's there, so I've managed to get that up a bit. But as you can see, it's only level 70, so I'm not even getting the biggest bonuses from it. And of course, that's just to do with her healing, and then this is to give her her magic attack. So for Aerith, for me, she's magic and physical, so it doesn't really matter. I've kind of mixed it. The magic is high for the healing, because the higher it is, the better, and the healing is a bit high as well, of course. And then I've given her as much physical attack as I possibly can because I've still given her a Fear of Blow for the moments where she's kind of sparing left there, just to do a little extra side damage. I have her with the extra, I can never remember what it's called, Healing Wind. Obviously, just in case I get any sticky situations, and there is a sticky situation in this battle where sometimes I do need to use that. So again, that's why I've done that. Another Rune Rat just for Sigil again. And then I have another D Brave there to take down the strength of her attacks when she gets further in on Yuffie. And again, you'll see here, very common, a little bit of HP there. It also does the limit break, is a bit stronger, so why not? And again, physical attack, and again, physical attack. All these three physical attack to bring her physical attack up as much as possible. She's not going to be doing the main damage, but she is helping out in the background. And then her costume, I have it on to give her a bit more HP and for better healing. So that is it. That's my setup. Setup is simple enough. There's nothing too crazy there. I know I do have an overboosted Fairy Tail. I am free to play. You all guys all know that. However, I put that on my wish list for the last 4 or 5 months now that the game's been out, so I built it up over time just by doing that. So I'd suggest if you haven't done that, do that, because to me that's the best weapon in the whole game and can make a massive change to anything. So, with all that being said, let's get in and hope I get a good run here and get the right sigils, and I can show you how to defeat the Rune EX2 that is doing everybody's head in. So let's pop in. Alright, here we go. So we're jumping in here. So we start out straight away. She has our land scraper coming up. We want to get those sigils off ASAP. Perfect. We got the circle sigil on the bigger one, which means we're fine. We're just going to keep using our sigils here, get it down ASAP, because this is a very big attack. I do apologise for my attention span to looking at the screen on this, because it's quite a match where you have to keep an eye on it, and I am playing in auto mode as well. So now there we go, we got that gone. Now we're spamming Blazing Strike as quick as we possibly can, get as many hits in. We'll pay for this. I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping, yeah, I can just win you over and that's it. Okay, get another one in there. We have a breach already down, which is great because I don't have to worry about it. Keep going. Okay, let's get a breach in there now. We should have Ifrit ready now. Let's do another attack while we wait. And now let's do a Hellfire Astro together to get that little extra bonus on the Hellfire. I'm going to leave the animations in because I really like them. Come on, what do we get? Nice, 72,000. That's exactly what I want. You can see that took a massive chunk out there. If we can make it to the second Ifrit summon, we should be good. Okay. And keep going. There we go. No. Alright, so there's our land scraper. Grand. Now Aerith will start picking up the help here. And you can see the Keurig is already down and done, so we're good. Now I have the Healing Wind if I need it. But by the looks of it, I'm just going to get... No, we're going to use it now because Seth might die. See, there's situations like that where all of a sudden she's like, hey, no, I want to murder you. So you'll need to jump in and use it, unfortunately. Okay, come on, I think we're going to do it this time, so we should be good. This has taken me, since the day it came out, so maybe, what, 3 days now? Yeah, I think 3 days now. This has taken me of like changing up little things, changing this here, changing that there, upping the physical attack just a slight bit, changing the costume. I've been just paying so much attention and detail to it that I know every move that she needs to do and when she needs to do it, that I know exactly when to counter it. And I think that's it, guys. I think we got enough. Well, might as well get the last sigil in there. And let's melt her away. Okay, and let's finish her off on a nice big Ifrit Hellfire. Why not? And I think we should have... yeah, that'll definitely do more than enough damage. So we should be okay. Ooh, almost not enough. But there we go. We got her. The next thing she would have done was the greater bloodbath, and that's a 1 KO move and you're lost, so you need to have done before that. So as you can see there, I actually had a good bit of time left this time because I got very lucky with the sigils on both times. That broke very easily, so I was able to get those extra attacks. It lined up very well to having the magic down and the physical down at the same time when I summoned the Ifrit, and I managed to get Sephiroth in the second time with him, so all those did extra bonus damages. Without that, it'll be coming down to the fine line doing it, but it is doable, guys. But it's one of those things you have to get really good luck with the sigils. That's going to make or break the whole battle, unfortunately. For me, at least. I know there's other people out there who are huge whales and they have no problem. They can get through it. And that's fantastic for them. But for me, I'm free to play. I only have so much access to what I have. And that's what I can deal with. So if I got the circle sigils on the other one and I got a triangle, I'd have to restart the match because I'm not going to be able to break them in time. And I'll be taking way more damage. And it's just... it doesn't work out. So just play around with it, guys. You can copy what I did, of course, but I would say check all your weapons. What weapons do you have that's higher that maybe contributes more to physical attack than I have? And then with your materia, any of the materia you're putting on, try and make sure all of it has either fire with a bit of rune for the sigil breaks, and see if they all have PATK to bump that all up. Those are the kind of, all those small tiny things are making a difference in this battle. And yes, it is very, very tough, and realistically you're not going to watch this and pass it the first time. However, you're going to get a lot of info in this on how to use it, what to use, and what you need to do, and that will help you set up your team. It will take time. It's not going to happen straight away. I hope it happens straight away. That'd be amazing. So don't give up on it. Keep doing it. It's very tough, especially for a free-to-play player. So with that in mind, I wish you the best of luck, but thank you so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. If this really helped, please subscribe or like the video, and I will see you next time. I think I've got Shiva Very Hard coming up as the next video on the channel as well. So if you're stuck on Shiva Very Hard, I also have a guide for you there, so check that out. I also, of course, have Ifrit, and I always do guides for the bottle bosses and boss rushes, stuff like that. And I will be doing one on Bahamut eventually, but I haven't quite gotten that correct just yet, but I will, and that'll be there for you too, guys. So thank you very much, and bye bye.